And you take to the highway, you take to the road to see old friends, new places. Remember who you used to be. Seeing their faces, you laugh and you cry, sharing your stories, making new memories, recalling past glories.
I want us all to take a look around, notice old friends in new places, maybe new friends in old places. If for you this is an old place, may it feel anew. And for those of us, myself like Bela, just made a big life move. Being in an actual new place, it's really comforting to be able to remember who I used to be somehow in all your faces. The name of our prayer book for the High Holidays is Machzor, which means cycle. And there are a few reasons for the season, which I'll get to in a moment, but one of them is teshuvah, which a lot of times we simplify, like for kids, and say to make tshuva is to like make amends or make things right when we've hurt someone, but it literally means to return. Jewish time is like fractals. So we go in cycles and we return to the same seasons, the same places, the same practices, but we're changed. I had an experience last week that reminded me of this, and if it's all right with you, I'd love to share. And also, I know many of you are getting to know me, and it's okay to laugh at this story. So, one night last week, I, for the first time in a really long time, felt inspired to make a post on Facebook. And that's not something I do so much these days, but I am a millennial, and there was a time where I did it quite regularly. And right after I posted, it was kind of late on Thursday night, I saw like the first few people who liked it, and one of them was my dear, dear friend from college named Emily Ginsberg. I would call her Ginsberg, or actually we would just call each other dude. So I see my dude, Emily Ginsberg, who is actually 2 time zones ahead of me, or behind. It's later for her. She liked it, and it was already late for me, so I send her a message, and I'm like, dude, why are you awake right now? And she goes, oh, because my 2-year-old came into my bed and woke me up, and somehow he had peed through his diaper and got pee all over himself and me and my blankets. And then I had to clean him, and he got really angry. And so now I just gave him milk, and we're waiting for him to calm down. To which I said, dude, parenting. And one of the things she said was it's helpful for her to just look at her 2-year-old and imagine. She said, I like to think that the little people, they're just like little drunk college kids because the temperament and the behavior is the same. And then I can laugh at it. And, like when we were in college. And Emily Ginsberg was someone who always, like pretty much every night that we hung out, she would say to all of us, she'd be like, you guys, this is college. This is college. And so I'm in this new place. She's in this new place in her life. It's this time of year, and we're reflecting on all our stories that I won't go into of our times when we were like her 2-year-old, but much bigger. And then we were just talking about, wow, so just like in Bela's song, we were remembering who we used to be. But then I was like, whoa, dude, you're awake in the middle of the night because you have a tiny human who you gave birth to and you're raising, and I'm awake in the middle of the night because I'm a rabbi and it's 4 days from Rosh Hashanah. And it was just really touching to have that connection with her. And she did say to me, here's a shift. She said, yeah, you're a rabbi. It's 4 days from Rosh Hashanah. And I don't know how on earth you're going to make sense of this world we're living in. And she helped me get clear on that, because I really easily, in myself that knows her, that she knows me, I was able to just be honest and say, I don't have any magic words that are going to make sense of this world. I think if someone could make sense of this, I think they'd tell us all. I know that there is so much heaviness. There's so much there's so much that we're in grief about, in fear about, in pain about, uncertainty. And I know that there are a lot of specific things that you might be wanting to hear me say. And maybe by Yom Kippur, I'll have some words to speak to some of those things directly. But what I said to Emily was, what I do have is wisdom, that we have a tradition that has sustained our people for thousands of years. And I'm going to do that. And I'm going to offer that we do that. We do Judaism, we do Rosh Hashanah, Tefillah, our prayers, Teshuvah, our coming back to this tradition, coming back to ourselves. Tzedakah, making contributions beyond ourselves. Those are literally, that's the reason for the season. Our sages said, Tefillah, prayer, Teshuvah, coming back to ourselves. And tzedakah, which another way of thinking of tzedakah is justice. So let's do that. Yep. Let's do that really hard.
Amen.
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 Rabbi Dude.
So, Rabbi Groovy, Rabbi Dude.
So exactly 2 years ago, I made a decision to leave my home, my relationship of 20 years. It was a big thing to do. I thought I might be too old. I was 73. Who starts a new life at 73? But I wasn't thriving, and I made that decision. So for about a year, I was a wandering Jew looking for home. And I ended up here in the Rogue Valley. And I have to say, happily, I am thriving now. It was a hard, thank you. It was a hard decision, and it was an important decision. And so this offering, this song that came at that time, that has been really my anthem for all this time, it's about growing older, and it's about new beginnings. And tonight is a new beginning. It's a new year. It's a new moon. It's the equinox. It's a potent day. It's a potent time. And so I offer this song as a song to help instill courage to do hard things, compassion for oneself and others, peace of heart and mind, and I invite you all to feel what that might be for you. And I'm also sending this out to the world, to the leaders, on this potent day, asking them to make good decisions where the masses can thrive and be at peace.
כן יהי רצון.
כן יהי רצון. So this song is called Old Friends, New Places. Tell me, what do you do when you're getting older? Do you curl up in a tight ball and just roll over? Or you stretch out your arms as far as they can go? And you take to the highway, you take to the road to see old friends, new places. Remember who you used to be, seeing their faces. You laugh and you cry, sharing your stories, making new memories, recalling past glories. Tell me, what do you do when you're getting older? Do you stop taking chances, or do you get bolder? Do you take a deep breath and follow your heart, saying never too late to make a new start? You see old friends in new places. Remember who you used to be, seeing their faces. You laugh and you cry, sharing your stories, making new memories, recalling past glories. Tell me, what do you do when you're getting older? Do you get to feel lighter as seasons turn colder? Do you share all the wisdom you've gathered in life as a lover, a friend, a sister, a wife? You see old friends who are in new places. Remember who you used to be, seeing their faces. You laugh and you cry, sharing your stories, making new memories while recalling past glories. Yes, you're making new memories, recalling past glories.